Well, hello there, Libra. Welcome to your Child Intuitive Forecast from the Galsmic Tarot. General reading, take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone else. Because it's general, it may not resonate with all of you, so you might want to look at the forecast for your moon or your rising, and there's a link in the description if you need to calculate yours. This does resonate with you. If you want me to resonate with your energy, you want to claim the reading, or just tell me where you're watching from, throw a comment below the video. And thank you again for your likes. Thanks for subscribing to support the channel. I appreciate you. Okay. Hey, at the end of the video, a manifestation story. So you might want to stick on and listen to that story. New one every cycle. A little macchiato for the medium. Okay, all right. Before we get started, there's a guy in here, George. Older gentleman, kind of a squarish kind of head. Nice looking gray hair. Attractive man. His nose is a little bit big. Sorry, George. So if that resonates with you, throw a comment below the video. What do we have here? So we have the Nine of Air, we have the Fool, and we have Fortune's Wheel. That's delicious. That's all we have. That is really delicious. Okay, so Nine of Air. Nine of Air is about shifting that negative self-talk, shifting the way you think about yourself from negative to positive. So, and you might not think you're negative, and maybe you're not really negative, but sometimes, here's your gut check. When you go up and you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, your hair is all disheveled. Do you still say, "God, I love you," to yourself? Do you look at your failures and not take the triumph out of it? Look how far I've come. Do you look at failure as, or the things that don't go exactly the way you think they're going to go, do you look at them as just opportunities and stepping stones to success? All right, so you do have some homework. All right, we got the Fool. The Fool is about that leap of faith, that new beginning, that enthusiasm. You gotten all fired up again, and it's that spiritual approach that sometimes things that seem impractical, just, trust that with spirit, anything is possible. The invincible it really reveals each step for you on the path, and you're supposed to experience regardless of where you travel. So it's about new experiencing, taking that leap of faith. In the words of Patrick Overton, as I go and I get to the edge of where there is no more light, and I take that first step into darkness, knowing that one of two things will happen. I will walk upon solid ground, or I'll be taught how to fly. Then you have Fortune's Wheel here. Fortune's Wheel. My spirit. Wheel of Fortune. This is about, in this deck, destiny meets synchronicity. So right place, right time for opportunity. Lucky breaks, moments when you think that things aren't going to turn out the right way and they turn out perfectly. More amazing than you can imagine. So really, really, really good foundational cards for you. Let's grab the smallest deck in the world. Did something already turn over? Thought I saw something. Okay. Let's see if we can't get any clarification. Wow, okay, thanks. Fortune's Wheel again. A little bit different meaning here, but it came out here, this way. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got. Six of Cups. We have the Death card. We have the Nine of Cups. Yum. We have the Eight of Coins, and we have the Wheel of Fortune yet again. Okay. So This is a step back in time. Whether you meet or connect with people from your past, whether it brings, whether the thought of the past brings up happy memories, it brings you into this beautiful space this week where you can release that old belief system about yourself, about circumstance, about like, oh, it's hard to make money. Ding, ding, ding. That's not true. Change your perception, change your life. But it brings that nostalgia, brings back to you joy, and you want to be in joy. Enjoy your life. Find the little gasms. Maybe it's a sip of your morning macchiato. Very transformative week for you. The end of the old you, the beginning of something new for you. A new you, a new outlook, new enthusiasm, and then, of course, opening the door because you're going to stay in that earthly energy. You've got that 9 of Cups. Oh, so Spirits is saying, release the Kraken, release the Kraken, release all those negative things that are holding you back. You've got the 9 of Cups, the wish card, wishes dreamed, wishes made. So for some of you, wishes fulfilled this week. You'll start to see tangible evidence of that, because an opportunity is here for you to get money from something that you're not quite the expert at. Maybe you're dabbling in a side gig. Maybe you're designing something, homes, landscape. Spirit is showing me designing something that's going to beautify something else. So okay, so I'm seeing lots of different little side businesses. And there's George again. Hi, George. Very loud, this guy. So opportunities to make money on like side gigs. Maybe your small business is starting to take off. Something you're doing for a lot of you on the side. Artistry, creativity, creative projects, projects where you're seeing tangible evidence of success. And then, ding, 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 the Wheel of Fortune in the regular tarot, which brings money luck. It brings opportunities to make your place really nice. You've got this beautiful cycle here, and the karmic cycle of what you don't prefer is ended, and you're moving into that cycle where you've got that new beginning, that where you'll start seeing triple numbers. Maybe you'll start seeing, if you ask, I always ask for the rose. You see a lot of roses. Whatever it is for you, you can ask for a sign. But for the home, unexpected changes in the home. So maybe you're doing some renovation. You've got improvement in that career and finance, that money luck. So definitely something that you can take good faith in and really feel good about this week. Okay, so really nice reading for you. Before I get to the story, thanks for clicking the button to subscribe to the channel. This week's story is about manifesting the most delicious meal of my life. I was in at the LA area visiting a friend of mine who's a producer for reality TV on Sunset. Nicely dressed. We walked around, we caught up, we had a drink. It was lovely. And on the way back to the hotel that I was staying in, I got lost in Beverly Hills. And no, my hotel was not in Beverly Hills. I got lost in Beverly Hills. I made a right on Wilshire. And as I passed this hotel and restaurant, Spirit says, hey, you need to go there. And I'm like, oh, okay. I am getting hungry, but I tell you what, Spirit, I'll stop, but I got $20 in my cash in my pocket. And I don't want to hit on my credit card if I can avoid it. So whatever my bill is, let it be $20 or less. I walk in the restaurant. It was Bizarre by Jose Andres. And first thing, the manager was right there in the opening. And I said, oh, hon, do you know where the bathroom is? So politely he explained, he pointed it out. And then I sat at this huge service bar. I ordered a tiny little soup and a cava, sparkling wine. And I'm sitting there going, okay, why am I here? Da, da, da. And the waitress brings me over something else. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 I didn't order this. No, we want you to have it. And that kept going on and on and on all night. Bringing me this. We want you to have it. Slicing off $30 a slice carpaccio. We want you to have it. So now I did have some homework there for someone else. I had a couple of messages for two people. So I ended up going to the ladies' room again, standing back. There was a waiter that was standing back against the wall, and I leaned back against the wall with him. And I whispered a message in his ear that said, you know, you are appreciated. You know that, right? And his eyes bugged out. And he goes, oh my God, I was going to quit tonight. I said, well, this message is for you. And then I had another message for someone else that was sitting, that ended up sitting next to me at the service bar. And I was trying to share my food with her. And she's like, well, why'd you order so much? I'm like, I didn't order any of this. They just keep giving it to me. And she looked at me and she's like, not unbelievingly. And then all of a sudden, there's the guy giving me something else. You know, and then the manager came over. Oh, so and so, here's my card. You know, tell your friends about this place. They must have thought I was Julia Roberts. I was like, it was the best meal ever. It was an amazing experience, and I got to help two people. So this was just one of the hundreds and maybe thousands of manifestation stories I have. Not all of them are positive, but it certainly, when the bill came, the bill was $20. How do you do that? How does that happen? No one's ever gotten free meal probably. Well, Jose Andres is a very generous guy, but nobody knew who I was in that restaurant. So, and I'm certainly not Julia Roberts. Again, I said it, I laughed, I went in, I followed the guidance of spirit, and great things happened. Manifestation is happening all the time. You can manifest what you prefer by being light and you're high and keeping that higher vibration and frequency by keeping your attitude, your emotions, and your belief in that positive realm. Okay? I call it Earth B energy. Enthusiasm, passion, joy. The other emotions, you know, you may not manifest what you prefer. I think next week's story is going to be about negative manifestation, so you can see the difference. If you like the story, throw a comment below the video. If you didn't like the story, honey, you know where you can do. That's right. You don't have to watch all the way through. Have a great week, and we will see you soon.